Ham Radio Prep is the fastest and most effective program to study for your ham radio license. Our complete multimedia course makes it easy to pass the ham radio license test, even if you're a beginner. Study at your own pace with 10 step-by-step lessons that are simple to understand and cover all of the official FCC questions. Take our course and you'll pass the exam on your first try or your money back, guaranteed. Begin your journey to becoming a licensed ham radio operator.
And there it is. Good evening to everybody. Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining tonight. Ham Radio 2.0 monthly giveaway. So, been watching several folks in the chat, and I really appreciate everybody showing up early. I really do. It's good to see all the conversations that go on in there while I'm preparing all the stuff to get the stream together, preparing all the screens we're going to use tonight. I've got a list. I've got a spreadsheet here of, let's see, 581 folks who've signed up for this giveaway. And actually 580. The top line number 1 is the title line. So 580. So I'll delete the title line here in a minute so that we can see the correct numbers on there. But yeah, so 580 people signed up tonight. We're going to be giving away 5 antennas to 5 different people. We're giving away a DX Commander Classic with the 80 meter add-on. We're giving away a Jetstream dual band Yagi, 2 meter 440 Yagi, which is being donated by RNL Electronics. You guys be sure to go out there and visit RNL.com every day. He does daily specials on the front page of his website, similar to like Woot.com if you've ever shopped over there before Amazon bought them. They were a little bit better before Amazon bought them, but they still do that kind of stuff now. But RNL does daily specials on the website every day. It changes every 24 hours. And so he's donated that antenna. I am going to purchase and have shipped to you a spark plug antenna, a spark plug, the sparkpluggear.com infed half wave antenna. Okay, so we've got that going, and then we've got a couple of K6 ARK antennas. So that's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 2 K6 ARK antennas. So in total of 5 antennas. So a DX Commander, which is being donated by Callum. You guys, next time you talk to Callum, be sure and thank him for that. Callum wanted to be here tonight, and he had a conflict. I'm just going to leave it there. So he's fine, but he was not able to be here tonight, even though he wanted to. So special thanks to Callum for donating that antenna. Most everybody knows how great that antenna is. And special thanks to RNL for donating that antenna. And I'm purchasing the spark plug antenna. And special thanks to K6ARK for donating 2 of his antenna kits, his little QRP antenna kits. I've got those over there, so I'll go grab those in a minute and show those to you. So I'm just waiting for Frank to get in here. He just live streamed a little bit. He's probably taking a break, and he'll join us here shortly. So he will be here in a minute. And okay, 211 people watching now. Boy, the giveaways pull out the people, man. They pull out the people. All right, so Shirley says, yeah, I got my Nano VNA, or my Tiny SA and Nano VNA from RNL. That's good. Let me get this screen back up over here. There we go. That's good. Okay, so quick history here. So last month we did a Flex Radio giveaway a Flex Radio 6400M. The M is the version with all the buttons and knobs and screen on the radio. So it's not like your traditional Flex Radio software defined, have to control it by computer radio. It's completely standalone, or you can control it with a computer, either way. And so we gave that away. A young lady won that radio and is donating it to someone in her club that her club is building a ham shack for. I'm currently trying to gather all the details on that and share that story because that sounded like a really cool story. But after that, I just decided, I was like, there's something to be had here, because we had like almost 1,300 people watching for a giveaway. And I'm like, I would love to be able to give away a $3,000 radio every month, but can't really do that. So maybe someday I can do that. We'll see how big the channel gets. But right now we're not going to be doing radio giveaways every month, but I'm going to do monthly giveaways. So I announced this kind of after the fact, after that live stream last month. I sent out an email. I talked about it on my shopping, on 2 or 3 of my shopping videos that I post most every Friday. I didn't post a shopping video the Friday of Hamcation because I was at Hamcation, but I post shopping videos pretty much every Friday. And with the exception of that Friday, I was talking about it on my Friday shopping videos. I sent it out in my email list. If you haven't signed up in my email list, please go do that. I can get Frank or Steve or something to share that link to that email list here shortly. We're going to be sharing several links in the chat, and those of you on Team Replay, please check the links in the description. I will add those after the fact. So I decided so this was I was like, well, hey, let's do this. Let me create a brand new list and put it out there and say everybody who signs up. So some of you in the chat were saying, how do I sign up? How do I sign up? Well, I have to close the list down before I start this live stream so that I can count everybody up, make sure I have all the information I want or I need for the winners, and make sure, make sure I've got everything I need. Make sure it's all complete. I don't need people to be signing. If I'm going to put up a list of a random drawing number between 1 and 580, I don't need people signing up while that list is running because it just confuses and complicates everything. So I have to shut the list down at some point in time before the live stream starts. So I closed it about 30 minutes ago. It was about 6:20, 6:30, something like that. Maybe 30 to 40 minutes ago is when I closed it. So some of you who missed out on that, I apologize, but start watching my shopping videos and sign up on my email list. Some people had mentioned the text message list. The only thing I use texting for, because I don't want to spam people with texts, the only thing I use texting for is to announce when we're about to go live. So if you got the texts, then you know we're about to go live to talk about various subjects. I don't send out information like that in texts. I send out information like that on my email list. Okay, so sign up on the email list. You'll get the information there. And watch the Friday videos because that's where I announce all this kind of good stuff. Now, having said all of that, I worked for the last hour or so, and I've already spun up the next list for next month. Okay, we're going to talk about 2 different QRP radios that I'm going to give away next month. Okay, so let me pull up this list right now, and you guys can all go sign up for the brand new list that I just started to give away 2 QRPs next month in March of 2022. Okay. So let me get this correct URL. I think that's it right there. Oh, sorry. That. Come on. hr2.li.qrp. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, it's not working for me. So let me bring Frank in, and maybe he can entertain you guys while I'm trying to figure this out. Anyway, I got a brand new list, and Frank, let me turn that on. I'm gonna hide myself, hide self view, go over here, and there we go. I gotta unmute. No, you're unmuted. Yeah, in fact, you know what? Go ahead and say hi before I put my headset on.
Our Tank Radio, what is going on? I just got done with my live stream. We were talking about lining arresters and feed lines at the end. I had Sterling, and oh my God, the wealth of knowledge that kid has. Wow.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, and I got the idea, and I'm going to have him back. I'm going to have all the experts I bring on. So far, I have RF Field Tech, I have Sterling. I'm probably going to find another 1 or 2 guys to talk about shack building. And once this is done, I bring everyone back. I'm going to put my design on a whiteboard, and they're going to tell me where I'm wrong.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. So after I put it on the whiteboard, I'm going to erase it all, and they're going to tell me how to do it correctly.
Okay. My goodness. Okay. Well, my link is not working. Oh, Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so my link is not working. So I'm gonna rebuild this link really quick, Frank. So
Okay.
but yeah, I caught the last 10 minutes of that. That was a really good, Sterling's a wealth of knowledge, of course.
Oh man,
But
I'm so glad he came out to, and I didn't have a chance to say this to him, that he came out over to Florida, Orlando, and we
Mhm.
sat down and started talking. I was like,
Mhm.
man, he's a great guy. He needs to be
Yeah.
back on YouTube and doing videos again, and come to all our happy hours.
Yes. Yeah.
He kind of dropped out doing the youth on the air, and which is a great thing that
Yep.
he's doing. But he needs to carve out some more time with
Okay.
coming out and doing more YouTube videos.
Totally.
And Rick, yes. Thank you. He said he will get my coin. My coin is on sale. If you don't mind me dropping that link because it's
Go
to
ahead.
the website.
Go ahead.
And take radio coins. Pre-orders are
Mhm.
now up. Woo!
Yeah.
I got one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one right here.
Well, you should have a box of them now.
Well, I do. They're inside. But this one's right here. Yeah.
Yes. Pre-orders are up. I am ironing out one last couple things of shipping. I am trying to put together an awesome experience for y'all. The coins are in.
Yeah.
I got the shipping labels are in. I got other things that are in. I just need one last detail, and it's getting there. I'm hoping within the next week or so I could go ahead and change the pre-order to order. And before I do that, I'm gonna ship out all the pre-orders, of course, because thank you. Noel, that guy Noel, what is up, man? I could tell you
that guy Noel.
Oh my god. Yeah, everything according to Noel I do wrong. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah. I saw I had to share his comment in there. So
I love it. I love it.
All right. So I just shared the link to it's hr2.li/free QRP radio. Okay, so let me go over here. I'm going to show you guys what that's going to entail for next month. Turn this on.
So this is going to be the month of January, February, March. The new March giveaway.
Yeah, this is going to be the March
not tonight's giveaway. This is March.
No, this is March's giveaway. Yes. So next month, okay. So I got a couple. I actually got a couple things I'm going to share. Okay, well let me go here first. Okay, next month we're going to give away one of these BG2FX radios. This is a FX4C. It's a brand new radio that came out of. It is Chinese. Bravo Golf 2 Foxtrot X-Ray is a Chinese call sign. The gentleman who creates this radio, I've traded some Facebook messages with him. Very nice individual. This website you're looking at right now is was designed and published by K6ARK. So Adam wrote his manual for him. Yeah, Adam wrote his manual for him, and he designed his website for him so that it was in proper English and easy to read and easy to navigate and that kind of stuff. So that's what this is. Right.
Adam's rate?
I have no idea. Probably more than you want to pay. But that's that website right there. So this gentleman, he reached out. So Adam started talking about this radio, and I went and bought one. I'm like, hey, $500. It has a built-in sound card, so you just plug it in, and it'll do 10 watts with an external battery, FT8. So I'm like, shoot, I'm sold. Why not? And well, then I go into my Facebook messages, which those of you who send me Facebook messages know this already. I'm not very quick to respond to those. I don't
face page.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Frank doesn't even have Facebook. So
selling point.
So I don't do much on. I post to my Facebook page, and I'm streaming to Facebook right now. But I don't check the messages very much. I don't really use Messenger. But the guy who makes this radio sent me one, or he sent me a message, and he said, "Hey, if I send you a radio, would you review it?" Well, I'd already bought one by the time I saw that message. So I went back to him and I said, "Hey, if the offer's still open, can you send me one and I'll give it away?" And he's like, "Sure, yeah." So this arrived like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days ago. Comes in this really cool case like this. Let me get back to this different screen here. Up there like that. Actually, I'm going to...
If only a co-host.
Right. Well, yeah, true. Okay. So this is the case it comes in. Nice little padded waterproof case here. It comes it comes with all that. So this is your USB cable, power cable, microphone, and all that kind of good stuff. And then you can download the drivers and the manual on that website right there that I just shared. So somebody is going to win this next month. and this is brand new, and I've already got mine, so I don't need this one. And really looking forward to giving that away. So
that is nice. So that's next month.
That's next month.
Yes.
That's next month. So there we go. Okay. The other thing we're going to give away next month. Okay, let me get back to this screen here. Okay, the other thing we're going to give away next month is one of these true USDX 5-band QRP transceivers. Now, if you watched my shopping video on Friday, and some of you didn't, and that's okay. Okay. What I did was I partnered with these guys at rowaves.com. They're out of Romania. And they do these group buys. If you scroll down right here, you can see B1 is the first batch of 50. Those were sold out, and estimated delivery was about 4 days ago. Batch 2 of 50 kits is sold out, estimated delivery of March 1st. Batch 3 is sold out of 100 kits, estimated delivery for March 15th. Batch 4, and I think this is the batch they're doing for us. I contacted them. I said, hey, here's a link to my YouTube channel. I would like to get a batch group buy for my viewers. And they replied back. They're like, hey, that's a great idea. We're going to set you up a page of 50 units. They're going to be about roughly $106 a piece. And it's going to be just available to my subscribers. So basically how they'll do it is they're going to set up a page with a password that I share with you guys. And then you guys go out there and order what you want.
Ooh, I like this.
So he said that he would send me one for free, an assembled kit. It's a kit that you build. He said he would send me one for free that I could do a review video of. And I'm like, great, but I want to buy one also because I want to build it. I was like, send me the free one, and I'm going to go buy one of the kits. And a couple of the YouTubers are going to buy one of the kits also. 2 or 3 guys expressed interest in that. So the free one they send me, I'm going to do a video about, and then I'm going to give that one away on the March giveaway next month. So the 2 radios next month is the FX4C, and then this true USDX from RO Waves, which is a design which was originally designed by DL2MAN and PE1NNZ. It's the one you get on Banggood. This guy that I did a video of about a month ago. It's called a USDX. This is a Chinese copy of that radio. This one's okay, but that one's much better quality from what I've read in the comments. So I'm looking forward to trying out that kit. But that's what those are the 2 items we're gonna be giving away next month with that link I just shared. I signed up again, and when I got the email, the link to this, I've already covered. So please. Yeah, so it's going to ask you to confirm the subscription every time. It's a different subscription. So okay, in a nutshell, how this works is, you sign up for an email, or you sign up for one of these giveaway lists. At the end of that giveaway, I take that whole list of people and I put you into my main email list. If you're already in my main email list, it ignores you, so you don't get duplicated. But if you're not in the giveaway email list, you're not signed up for the giveaway. So you're not going to get duplicate emails from me. And if you sign up with more than one email address, that's on you. But if you sign up with the same email address, you're not going to get duplicated or anything like that. So you do have to, you have to.
I think I'm going to speak for all of us. Thank you for not duplicating our email addresses.
Right, exactly.
And we don't have to get 4 or 5 different emails.
Sure.
But we have to sign up to get entered again.
Correct. Yeah, you have to sign up to get entered again. You do have to put in your call sign. And if you don't have a call sign, that's okay. Just put NA. Just put not yet or working on it or something like that. It's not a call sign format. It's just a required field for call sign. So put something in there. But yeah, so don't worry about the duplicate. Don't worry if you've already signed up for one of my email lists. This is a brand new list. Sign up again. You will not get duplicates. And if something foobars and you do get a duplicate, click on unsubscribe at the bottom of the email, and it takes you right off of there. So it's not a big deal. But I do send out these notifications for stuff like this upcoming via my email list. So it's good to be on that email list. I got about 12,000 people on the email list right now. So I try to keep information flowing because there's that many people looking at it. So, DL2MAN approved a Chinese kit source yesterday, exactly to the specs of the true SDX. Hey, that's cool. Cool. It's not this one from Banggood, I bet. But but yeah, that's good to know. Cool. I would like to see where that is when it gets approved. All right, Don, Jason, if you listed the FEB giveaway during last month's giveaway, most likely I am entered. I didn't do that, Don, because I thought of this idea after last month's giveaway. Okay, that's why that's why tonight I wanted to announce the link for next month's giveaway, so that everybody's here tonight for this giveaway is in the know. You've got it now. All of you watching right now, all of you on Team Replay for watching this later, check the link that's at the top of the chat that I've pinned to the top of the chat right now, or check the link in the description. I'll put it there later to be entered into the March giveaway. So, all right, Frank, what do you say we give something away here?
I like that idea.
I like
First
it.
winner
I
is
like
KG5AH. Oh, how did that happen?
How did that happen? Yeah,
I don't know. Jason, I am
know.
happy to accept it.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Yeah.
But
so you already have a DX commander.
I do.
So,
and we are slated to build it. Jason, when is that date again?
What is that date?
We lost you. There you are.
No, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm fine. What is that date? Did we did we set a date for that?
One time.
No, we set a date to build the KM4 ACK antenna.
Yes.
Not the DX commander. So
we tried the DX commander once. I know we did it once, and we didn't do it for some reason.
We had to reschedule. So,
yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me delete this top line.
All right.
And so that Jason Johnson is number 1, Victor Echo 3, Papa Echo Juliet.
Hey, so, if you can't be in there, I can't be in there.
I don't have a Victor Echo call sign, so that's not me. So I've got 580 folks signed up, the bottom being Ben Peterson. Okay. So that is there. Okay. So we're going to you know what? I didn't spin up my random number generator yet. So let me go back over there. Random number.
We got Shooter standby. He says Frank is fired again. Oh man, do we have 100 watching again? Over 1,000?
Oh, we don't have over. I don't think so.
I to be honest, I closed your stream. No, we got 300.
Yeah, 300 watching. So okay, all right. So we're gonna go to random number generator here, and I've put in a minimum of 1, maximum of 582 is what was there when the page came up. So we're going to give away the 2 K6 ARK antennas right now. So I'm going to start from the bottom and go up. The DX Commander will be the last thing we give away. So we're going to give away 2 K6 ARK antenna kits. Frank, let me go grab those.
Yes.
So entertain everyone for a moment.
Welcome. It's now the Tank Radio Show. I just have 100,000 subscribers. Yes, thank you for all who subscribe to me. I love it. While Jason's up, we are.
I could hear that over there.
Oh man. I was out to give your giveaway link for March.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is up on the chat right now. I assume it's in the description because Jason's a good YouTuber having 100,000. He figures something out. I don't know. He hired a Chinese bot.
I didn't put it in the description yet because I just created that list. But it is pinned to the top of the chat.
Also, if you want, you go ahead and there is the text sign up to go ahead and get notification when Jason goes live. And we got Ryan asked Frank, when are the coins coming out? They are in pre-order right now. And there's the Ham 2.0. Here is the Tank Radio coin. I just got to iron a couple last things out. I'm hoping within the next week or two, I can go ahead and start shipping. So we have the K6 ARK antenna.
It's the K6 ARK antenna. This is
it's the kit plus an antenna on.
Right. Well, this is the wire. So this is the wire and winder that he sent with the kit, and this is the kit to build like your little onion that goes with it, and one of his stickers. So that's what. So I'm giving away 2 of those.
Ooh.
So special thanks to Adam for donating those. Really cool stuff. He sells these for $20 a pop on Amazon. So go to k6ark.com. You can find links to it and details about it and everything. I saw him in the chat earlier. There he is. Right there. So everybody thank Adam tonight because he's been very generous in donating some stuff for this. So
Adam's amazing. I actually at the prolonging a little bit more at Orlando Hamcation, I gave away one of Adam's antenna kits to a young up and coming ham radio enthusiast who was interested in soldering and everything. And I said, here you go. Here's a kit. He's like, what? I was like, yes. All right. So we got the numbers.
All right. We got the numbers 1 to 580. I'm going to choose 2. Okay. So remember this first number, Frank. 77. That's easy. I remember
77.
77 and 109.
109.
Okay. So let's go back here. I'm going to turn this off. There. All right.
Drum
so
roll.
77 is Steve, KF0 OTE.
Steve.
Okay.
Boot.
It's right there. Let's put that, fill that with yellow so I can see it. And then what I say, 109?
109.
Clarence Team did not put a call sign in. For some reason, it didn't filter. I mean, you might have put a call sign in. For some reason, it didn't filter call signs this time. So I think it's something I foobarred with the. But since we're not giving away a radio, you don't have to have a call sign, so it's not a big deal.
Well, these kits are fun. You can also just receive on them if you're not licensed yet, and it will help you, understand what's going on in the hobby and pass that test.
Correct. Yes, correct. So okay, so Clarence and. What's the other guy's name? Clarence and Steve. Congrats on
those down like a good host.
The antennas. And I will get with you after the fact, and I'll send you an email because I've got your email there. I'll send you an email and let you know you're a winner, and we'll get those out to you next week sometime. So Kyle says he just arrived and heard he won something. So.
Yes, yes, you did.
You won the pleasure of viewing this live stream tonight, Kyle. It's all good. It's all good. So,
what are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking. I tell you what. I think this is a beer Adam sent me. Actually.
Oh wow.
It is a coffee cinnamon something stout. Let me go. I'll tell you what it is here. Can't remember the name of it. Nope, not there. It is a Southern North, something like that. South Norte. Their symbol is weird. Panafloris. It's got hints of cajeta, cinnamon, Mexican chocolate, and coffee. So it's tasty. It's a little thin. It's kind of thin. It's not real dark. It's more like a brown ale than a stout. It says it's a stout, but it's more like a brown ale, and it's tasty. It's good.
So Adam says, I'm going to append to what his statement here. Adam said, let him know if you have any questions during the build. He has videos and instructions at k6arcade.com. If you want, you could CC him in the email. Then everyone has his email address. Also CC me because I don't have his email address yet.
Yeah.
I just finished off my Knob Creek.
Okay.
And it's Knob Creek because if you saw me at Hamvention, I fell off the keto wagon so hard I got But I'm back at 100% on keto. I'm drinking whiskey. It'd be nothing but straight whiskey now. That could be even more dangerous, but we'll see when that time happens.
Very.
But yeah.
Thanks for the super chat, Shane. He says, here's $1 for the tip jar so we can always keep the giveaways coming.
Boost.
Thanks, bud. Thanks, man. So I got about $500-ish in super chat last month for the radio. So I spent $3,000 on the radio. I got $500 in super chat, and YouTube keeps 30% of that. It's only got 70% of $500. So I'm not trying to make money with this giveaway. I just think it's a fun, cool thing to do, and people seem to like it. So,
well, you hit a huge milestone.
Yes,
and this is me. I'm going to be frank.
Yes,
100,000. That is amazing. Thank you. And that is a huge accomplishment. How long have you been YouTubing, man? It was 6.5. BlackBerry when you started? No.
It was 2015. I was after BlackBerry. I was at where was I in 2015? I guess I was working for the pharmacy company. I worked in the IT department in a pharmacy doing their application support for their pharmaceutical applications. I think I was there when it started. So, but it was 2015. So 6.5 years. It took me 6.5 years to get to 100,000. Now, the first 2 to 3 years, I didn't really put any effort into it. I only put any effort into it for like the last 2 years. Like basically 2018 is when I started putting some effort into it. So,
and
yeah.
you're lucky enough that you focused on this full time for the last couple of years, and made it explode, and that is just amazing.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's a fun activity to do.
Now I'm done being serious, man. Go get a job.
I know. Yeah, I should go get a job.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What are you doing sitting around? And by the way, Mr. Boss Man, we need to talk about, raise compensation.
I'll double you. Now that I'm at 100K, I was planning to double your salary. Your
Oh,
existing
really?
salary. Yeah.
Thank you. So can I actually get a point or something so it starts adding up?
Yeah. That's good. Shooter ready, standby. Use Buy Me a Coffee. I have Buy Me a Coffee. I always forget to talk about it, but I think it's Buy Me a Coffee / KC5HWB. I think. I don't remember what it is.
It's not in my prepared list.
Yeah. I have Buy Me a Coffee, and every time I mention it, I have 2 or 3 people go out there that do it, but I don't know. I'll go find it here in a minute. Okay, a couple of other things I wanted to talk about tonight before we do the next drawing. Let me put this back up here and bring this back up right there. Yes. Okay, so a couple other things I wanted to talk about. If you do watch my shopping videos, and then my shopping video on Friday, and then again during the happy hour, because I had the guys from Gigaparts on the happy hour. Gigaparts is offering the Rig Expert AA1000 antenna analyzer to my audience with a $200 coupon. So this antenna analyzer, this AA1000, which is being discontinued, Rig Expert had an AA800 and a 1000 and a 1200 and a 1400 and a bunch of other ones. They're discontinuing all the big ones, and they're going with just the AA1500 and AA2000. So as a result, they're able to get some of these at a lower rate. So this antenna analyzer used to sell for about $8.99. They dropped the price to $7.99. But with the coupon code of JDROP, JDROP, you go in here, you get $200 off. You can get this antenna analyzer for $5.99 until they're all sold out. They had 12 of them on Friday. During the happy hour, Jason said they had sold 4, so they had 8 left as of Friday night. I don't know how many's left now. But you can get a $200 off of this antenna analyzer before they're all gone. I don't make there's no affiliate commissions on this. There's no commissions on my side at all. This is just a discount and coupon code for you guys. It's something I asked Gigaparts. I'm like, can we do some sort of group buy something? And they're like, oh, that's a great idea. So this is the first thing they've come up with, and they're going to do something for us every month as well. It's going to be something different like that. So it's going to be that's going to be a fun thing to do. Stephen Mulvey, thank you for the $20 super chat. Appreciate you being here from New Zealand. Welcome to the chat. Let's see. N4GNG, Gerald, thank you for the super chat, and thanks for being here as well. Appreciate you guys tonight.
Cheers. Thanks for all that. And thanks to Gigaparts, man. Gigaparts really helped us out during the Hamfest, gave us a place to crash and put stuff down. And also, they had a hour slot for some of the YouTubers out there to just come up. We'll be sitting outside their booth for about an hour, and we shook hands, said hello, and just hang out with y'all. That was awesome. And guess what?
Yeah.
I had my own spot this year. Woo! Jason, thank you, because you put that together.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome.
Jay from Facebook. You said link doesn't work. What link are you referring to? Here's the link for the Gigaparts drop page, where you can, if you guys are interested in the AA1000, you can go out and save $200. I just put that in the chat. What link are you talking about that doesn't work? Have you clicked on that free radio link, Frank?
I will in a second.
Okay, because I can click on it and it works, but I just want to make sure it's working.
The Gigaparts link, it does work.
No, the link pinned to the top of the chat.
The link pinned to the top of the chat is coming up. The giveaway link works. And just out of curiosity, the link I linked to my Tank Radio coins, at least the ones that I could think of, is also working. So maybe something went awry when in the copy paste and YouTube's world.
Yeah, it could be.
Once we find out what's linked, the free antenna link.
The free antenna link was closed about an hour ago. So yeah, you're not gonna. Yeah, it's too late to get on that. So sign up for the one next month.
Yes, next month.
And I explained that. Thank you, Bob. And thank you, John. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Okay, good.
And answer the question on my keto. My target is 10 pounds to get another 10 pounds down. Then I'll be jumping weight for Carlos to take me out at Huntsville, and we're gonna jump. So this is how I do keto, and I'm not going to get on the big horse here.
Okay.
I'm shooting for 10 pounds. I want to overshoot 5 pounds. So when you stop keto, I'm not stopping completely, but I'm doing a keto light where I'm adding some carbs in because, every now and then you got to have a pizza, popcorn, or French fries, not making it a routine. Every now and then you will come up, I found for myself 5 pounds. So if I overshoot 5 pounds and I come up, and I'll still be at my goal. And that is what I'm doing. So is there a kit link? Is that to Adam's K6ARK kit link? You can just go to
yes, I saw that. Okay, so I might have misspoke earlier. So the kit link for this kit that I'm showing now for the True SDX, that is not ready yet. They're going to spin that up for us in March. Okay, so they are going to put up a batch, a 50 kit radio batch for us, for my audience, with a password on it. It is not ready yet. They're going to ship me one of these. And that one they ship me for free, I'm giving away next month. But then on top of that, they're going to put up a 50 batch order page for us with a password that they'll give to me and I'll give to you. But that's not, they said probably mid-March before they did that. So I think I forgot to say when that would start. I think that's probably what he's talking about. So yes, so these will be available for us probably in a couple of, probably about 3 weeks-ish, something like that. Believe me, I will share that. I will share the heck out of that when they get it ready. Because if you go look at rowaves.com, they have more than just this one kit. They have 3, 4, 5 different kits on there. So if this goes well, if we're able to just completely annihilate that 50 batch order, then I might go back to them and say, okay, what else you got? What else you want us to buy? Tell me something else. I think they got a little QRP amplifier in there and maybe 1 or 2 antennas. Maybe I think they've got a tuner of some sort, something like that. But yeah, so this is, I'll share the link to this. You can go read about this radio, but it is not up for order quite yet. There's that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Right. So that's where that is. Okay. Good. So yeah, so links to both the radios I'll be giving away are in the email sign up. Links to the email sign up is at the top of the chat. And links to the Gigaparts page for the AA1000 Zoom is in the chat. So I'll share that again in a minute as well.
Awesome.
So, lots of links.
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 So how did, if you don't mind me asking, the ham radio happy hour went last Friday, the once a month happy hour that I did not attend. Unfortunately, I had a pre-event schedule conflict that I'm just going to say it. I went to go see a musical. I went to go
What'd you see?
Rent.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I had a bunch of friends. We went to decide to go get some culture, and we booked it, 2 months ago. It just happened to be the same night as happy hour. And if you are in my Patreons, I posted a picture of me at the stage saying, "Hey, look, Tank Radio gets culture."
Nice.
But how was the happy hour? What did y'all talk about?
It was good. Nothing.
That's a happy hour.
We talked about Hamcation a bit. We didn't really get around to POTA that much. We talked about John from Yezu was on, so we talked about the new FTM 200 a little bit. We talked about Hamvention just a touch. So that's the kind of thing. Josh and I drank a ghost pepper beer.
What?
Yeah.
What? You're supposed to share that with me.
No, that was good.
Oh, really?
That was really good.
Is there another one?
Yeah, I've got one more.
Okay.
I've got one more.
I am going to have to call that.
I thought about drinking it tonight, but I'm like, I think I'll wait. Because I've only got one more. It's a milkshake IPA, and it was quite tasty. It burned my lip. I drink the beer, and it would burn my lip. Now my mouth, my tongue, my throat were all just fine. Afterwards, my stomach was a little bit, what the hell did you just do to me? But other than that, it was just kind of rumbling a little bit. It didn't like make me sick or anything. But the biggest burn was on my lip right here. I'm like, next time I'm going to drink beer with a straw. So,
what's Josh's spicy level? Is it a normal restaurant spicy level, or is it like a Frank level of like the hottest the better, or is he somewhere between?
He's probably not to your level, but he said he drank 3 of these ghost pepper beers one night on a live stream.
Oh,
and as far as heat goes, I could probably do that, but yeah, I would need to make sure that my stomach wasn't really, really pissed at me after that. So, but it was fine. I was fine. I got up the next morning on Saturday. I was like, oh, I feel fine. It's not a big deal.
Nice. Because if he ever comes to the area, I have a place that we can all go and just be burnt out of house and home. Even for me, it hurts. If you just have one nugget, they have little nuggets they sell, and it's amazing. But if we can go and just get a whole meal, oh my God, we'll all be dying.
Yeah.
Great YouTube.
Yep.
Cool. All right, man. I'm sad I missed it, but I promise I will be back in the swing of things, and I'll be coming back to happy hours. Hopefully all my stuff, holiday madness and things have come to an end.
Okay. Good. Yeah, we well, the next happy hour will be the weekend of the QSO Today Ham Expo, virtual Ham Expo, and we'll be streaming through that event like we did last time. So that'll be fun as well. So Dominic is asking, are you going to the Orange, Texas Ham Fest? I'm thinking about it.
Where's that?
It's down outside of Beaumont. Orange, Texas it's outside of it's right on the border of Texas, Louisiana, next to Beaumont.
Okay.
I wouldn't go. I've been to that show one time. It's kind of small. It's a regional show. It's fine. And I probably wouldn't go except for the fact that I'm going to be tomorrow. We're driving to Galveston. We'll be down there for 3 weeks. So it's only about a 2-hour drive from Galveston. So I might drive up for the day and see what's going on with that. Just for the heck of it. So
Vic says, I got to meet Frank, and yes, he's loud and clear all the time. Nice to meet him in Orlando.
Yeah.
See, I'm the same person that I'm on YouTube. Then when you see me out there,
true. Yeah, it's true.
Compared to where we started a year, 2 years ago, Frank, get closer to the mic.
Oh,
they can't hear you, Frank.
Yeah,
enunciate.
He would sit back here and mumble like this. Yeah, that is true. Very true. Let me, Aaron, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let's see. Ranting Raven, Orange, Texas Ham Fest. When is that? It is Saturday, a week from yesterday. I think that's the 26th. It's always the last Saturday in February. Every time they do that show, it's the last Saturday in February.
Did we miss Sideboom? Sideboom gets down, Wild says.
I don't see Sideboom. He's probably under a different name down
there. Yeah, he's hiding under one of his other alter egos.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So Enid Handfest is the 5th of November. We'd love you all to join in Enid, Oklahoma. I tell you what, dude, I've been invited to that show multiple times in the past. Here's the problem with that show. The first Saturday in November is opening weekend of hunting season in Texas. So I'm sitting in a deer stand the first Saturday in November every year. That's why I've never been to that Enid,
RF
Oklahoma
Field
show.
Tech, Belton, March 26th.
Yes. Yeah, that's the last Saturday in that's the last Saturday in March. Yeah. So but Belton is March 26th. I'll be out of town. I'll actually be in Huntsville, Alabama that weekend.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah,
what are you doing in Alabama?
Gigaparts has an event that weekend.
Oh.
So anybody who's
is it official?
Yeah.
Can you announce it? That's what I was trying to hint at.
I did announce it
a
while back. I don't know very many details yet. They're doing like some sort of like vendor appreciation something at the store. I know that Bob from Our Finder said he was flying in for it. So I don't really know how big.
So it is not a very it's not very exclusive. It's inclusive of everyone.
Yeah, I mean if they invite Bob, obviously. Yeah.
Bob gets in, the general public
Yeah.
could just walk in.
Right. Yeah. So that's true. But
Nothing but love for you, Bob.
Belton's a fun show. I'm sorry I'll miss it, but I will be in Huntsville, Alabama this time for that one. Hopefully I'll catch that one in October. We'll see.
Well, if you're not going, I don't know if I could go because you had the trailer.
Right.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Very true. Very true. Very true. All right. What do you say we give away a
yes.
A spark plug antenna. A spark plug antenna.
So another Adams antenna?
So no, we gave away both of his already.
Oh.
I had two of his antennas. We gave them both away. Gosh. Come on. Okay, so spark plug. This is what this is. So soda tough, POTA proven gear designed to take it. So this guy right here, this bundle starter pack, is a 50 watt QRP. Well, I say QRP. It's 50 watts. It's not really QRP antenna. It is no shipping to Australia at this time. Okay, so you guys in Australia are out. But it comes with this really cool winder. This is a wooden, it's like a balsa type winder.
Oh, interesting.
And it comes with the I guess it comes with that coax there too. There's the winder. And it comes with that little unun that's in the middle there. Or it's an infed halfway. I think it's an unun or a balun. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's an unun. I think it's a 9-to-1 if I'm not mistaken. But it is 50 watt, rated for 50 watts. He does have a 100 watt version that you just buy the it looks like a spark plug. That's why he calls it that. You just buy the unun by itself. I've got that. So I'm going to be putting, and Adam sent me some wire for it. So he's like, here, use this. It's some of this red wire like that. And I'm going to put that wire on this antenna. I'm going to make a video in Galveston when we're down there in the next couple weeks. So whoever wins this tonight, I'm going to get on the website and I'm going to purchase this. Oh, look, there's Scott's video.
Ooh.
So I'm going to purchase this bundle starter pack 50 watt, and I'm going to put the shipping address as the winner's address tonight. So let's see who's going to be down for that. All right, so random number. Actually,
how many were given away?
One of these, one of the dual band Yagis, and one of the DX Commanders. So 3 more antennas, one person each. All right, so 1 to 580. There we go. Make that a little bit bigger. Okay, 1 to 580. We're going to spin the dial once. 3.
Wow. Bro, 3. The low numbers do need some love every now and then.
I know. Yeah, that's true. Adrian Hendricks. Adrian Hendricks won the spark plug antenna. Spark plug right there. So congrats to Adrian Hendricks for winning a spark plug antenna. Oh, you guys can't see that. I'm sorry. Right there. Adrian Hendricks won a spark plug antenna. I can just hide that. There we go. Number 3. So
might want to also hide the emails.
I just did.
Okay, I don't know what column C is then.
Column C is the date and time the person signed up.
Cool.
So that's
awesome.
And that's the order of things. So number 1 was the first person to sign up. Number 580 was the last person to sign up.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
who's the first person on there? Let's just give a good shout out just to say thank you. Who's the first one?
That's what I said. Jason Johnson.
Jason, no, not you.
No, it's not me. I'm telling you, it's not me.
But
it's somebody with the, well, first of all, his last name is John Sun, not John Stun. So it's a different last name. And he's got a Victor Echo 3 call sign.
You just want to keep the antennas for yourself.
I've already got plenty. So no, Jason Johnson, that's who that is. So good dude.
Awesome.
Trying to oh gosh, congrats, Adrian. Yep, thank you.
So I am looking in the chat to see if y'all have any questions. A bunch of congratulations. That is awesome.
Yep. So yeah, with this new plugin I'm using, if you type the word question in the chat, it highlights it for me. You guys can't see it, but I can. And it highlights the question, so it highlights it in yellow so I can see it a little bit easier.
So the word question, not question, colon, double colon.
Just the word question. If you say I have a question, it'll highlight it. So
Awesome.
Bob, no, not the POTA guy. The POTA guy, he spells his last name the same way that I do, JOHNSTON. And his call sign's W3 Alpha X-ray, I think. So no, this guy's name is Jason Johnson, JOHNSON, and he's a Victor Echo 3 call sign. So different person. So too many of us, I guess. I want to know who's going to make the camshaft antenna to go with the spark plug antenna.
What's up, Joe Britt? Thank you for joining. Oh man, KMRD Mike is in the chat.
He was in the chat earlier.
Yeah. Plans for spring support your parks. Are we ready?
Let's talk about that.
You were back channeling, but are we ready?
Let's talk about that. Okay, let me pull that back up again. Oh, where did that go? Do I still have that link over here? Okay, let me say some stuff real quick, Frank, and I'll find that link again.
Jeff, favorite pizza topping, I like jalapenos, ham, and onions is my favorite. And if you get it stuffed crust, ooh, I love that, but I'm not gonna partake until I finish my keto stint. How do you find out what number you are on the list? You don't. Jason just has the master list, and we trust him for some reason. What
for some reason?
Both thoughts on DMR. What both thoughts on DMR? That's how I'm reading it. It's not Frank reading at that time. DMR is great. I enjoy DMR. I like how it links everything together over long distances, but it's also cheating in my book if you use a hotspot all the time. So do use your local repeaters, and linking repeaters are completely fine. We've been doing that since I don't know, the 60s, 70s, 80s. Patching was a thing that was cool. I said I missed that. Question: What is the spark plug multiband? Jason, you're gonna have to answer that.
I didn't know he had a multiband. I don't see a multiband on his website. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me what you're talking about there. He's got a 50 watt, he's got a 100 watt, he's got coax, and he's got 67 feet.
Oh, is the spark plug a multiband?
Oh, yes, it is. It's an end-fed half wave. So you can actually cut the wire to whatever length you want. If you cut it for a 40 meter length, 66 feet 6 inches, I believe, it should tune on 10, 15, 20, and 40. Most end-fed half waves will. So yes, it very much can be a multiband antenna. It is as all end-fed half waves can be. Adam can probably explain that a little bit easier than I can, but let's see.
Uber Geek says we need to link to the We4DX for the spring support your parks to stretch the legs and use 100 watts on 12 amps, 1,000 watts on 12 amps. We'll see what our initial plans are. We might have something cooler that we are going to pimp out then, but that's a month and a half away, but we'll see then. Frank, Jeff again, keep up the keto diet. Just stop me anytime you're done. I bought a Maliki DSP, and I'm having a hard time connecting it to any thoughts. Not at this time. Keep it up. Google is your friend. Philip, a local DMR repeater only permits about 6 talk groups. Talk to your repeater manager so he can go ahead and add more talk groups. That is all up to the repeater coordinator that can add the talk groups. You can set up your own hotspot and then run any talk group you want, but that's just going to the hotspot, which is great if you're in a rural area and that's the only thing. But it's kind of cheating in the big city, like Jason and I are.
Yeah.
Man, I think I drink a little too much. My true thoughts are coming out. Pepperoni on pizza, Jeff? Yes. I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I will die on that hill. There is a question from Taylor. We'll have a metal roof that negative effects on a dual band antenna. Yes.
It can. It can reflect your signal. It'll still work, but it will affect your signal and SWR.
Steve, thank you for linking to the Ham Radio Adventures. That is a great adventures club where they like to go out and do trips for XD around doing activations around the states. Low is, I think, it's $30 to $50 to enter the club, and you can use their call sign. They have a whole Discord thing. What are you showing us, Jason?
So, do you have a video about getting started with POTA? Yes, I actually have a video called "What is POTA?" And kind of just explains what it is and where to go from there. So look on my channel for that. So this is our spot I have reserved at Lake Ray Roberts. This is the same spot where we were last July. Okay, so for those of you who came out last July, this is Lake Ray Roberts State Park on the Isle du Bois Peninsula. This is what they call different. There's different.
Say
sections
that name
of
again.
Isle
du Bois.
Isle du Bois. It's French. That's as good as my French.
We're
gets.
not allowed anything French in Texas.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So Isle du Bois, and it is right there. So those of you who are in the area and want to come out, if you want to email me, kc5hwb@gmail.com, I would be happy to share this drop point with you. I called them 3 or 4 days ago. I called the Texas State Parks and Wildlife, and I said, I want to rent this pavilion at Lake Ray Roberts on this day. It's just on Saturday. I think it's April 16th. And they're like, yeah, that's available. So I rented it. It's reserved for us. We can have up to 50 people there. Last time I think we had like 18 or 20, something like that. And we're just there for the day. We'll get there early that morning. We'll stay until we get tired in the afternoon, probably. I think we left by 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4 last year sometime.
It was a blast. I will correct myself. Matt is yelling at me in Discord and in the chat. I said the price wrong. It's $15 for We4DX. Great club. I'm a part of it. Jason's a part of it. If you have the time and interested in doing activations all over the states, I highly recommend it.
Yes.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I had to correct myself. I'm sorry, Matt.
Matt will correct you.
We had a blast last time. That was the park that Shane came out. This is the first time I think we met Shane. Or was it? No, that was the second or third time.
No, it wasn't the first time.
He was set up and he was being an Elmer to everyone coming out there. And he was the one that operated that radio pretty much the most. He got several people new to ham radio, haven't been licensed yet, but studying for the test, and old timers on the radio for the first time. You also set up a hex beam antenna and a couple other antennas that people could go out and try one versus the other.
We're going to have the hex beam. I'm going to set up the hex beam again this time. Set up the hex beam. I'm going to take my FTDX 10. Mike's coming up, and he'll probably bring his 7300. So we can switch out radios for people who want that. I don't know if Mike will want to set up a different antenna or not, but we can.
There's enough room, we can. Probably try. To set up more than one. We could bring our multi-band filters, our bandpass filters. T-Ray says that's an hour. Cool. Come on up, man. Road trips.
Tom says, what is your favorite QRP radio? So
does the G90 count as a QRP? And I'm not just being a fanboy because that's the one I have, but it's awesome.
Sorta. I don't like QRP because Texas is really kind of down in the valley. If I had mountains I could go to that were closer to me for either drive up or hike up summits, I would like QRP better, but I don't really enjoy QRP where I'm at. Having said that, the times I've done QRP, when I've driven out west, I have used my KX3 and really liked it. But the IC705 is a great radio. The G90 works very well. The new TX500 from Lab 599 is really cool. In fact, I've got a video upcoming soon about comparing all the different QRP radios. So, Paul's asking how to get in the Discord.
I am about to drop that link.
One of you guys has that. So.
As soon as where is join us on the Discord? Oh, I'm in the wrong channel. There it is. You can join us on Discord. I have a Tank Radio text document and a Jason text document to help us.
Okay.
Jeff says a question. I do like this question. Can you POTA on 2 meters? I do not have my general yet.
You can POTA on any band you want to, on any mode you want to, as long as you're not going through like a repeater or the internet. So yes, you can POTA on 2 meters. You can do it on FM simplex. You can do it on sideband. You can even do FT8 if you want to. The problem with that is there's just not as many people out there, and it's farther to reach out longer distances on 2 meters than it is on HF. So I suggest finding a park similar to Montesano State Park, which is actually on top of a mountain. They have a state park on top of a mountain in Huntsville, Alabama, and you can stand on the side of the mountain and look out across the entire state. And there you could probably make a lot of contacts with 2-meter simplex.
Or go to Huntsville, because I know so many
That's what I
people
said,
activated. Oh, I missed the
That's what I'm
Huntsville
talking.
part.
That's what,
Yes.
Montesano and Huntsville. So find a place that's at a high point. Find a park that's on a mountain, on a soda summit. There's a lot of soda summits that are park summits as well, or POTA spots as well. So find someplace high up so that you have a better chance of making.
You can also do it on 70 centimeter, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they limit the bands. They just say you have to
You can do it
have
on any band you want.
10 contacts
Any band you want.
within the designation area of that park.
Yeah. Correct.
Someone also had a comment in there, and I'm sorry I missed your name, but he doesn't recommend QRP radios. I am going to disagree with that. If the QRP radios are awesome because they're lighter, they're simpler to set up, and you don't need a lot of batteries to run them.
They're not simpler to set up.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
But
no, they're not.
Well, I'll say my piece, and you can come back and say yours.
Okay.
But if you're into the challenge of activating and using QRP as a mode, great, go for it. But I do not, like Jason's video, recommend them as your first radio to use at home. I don't recommend them as your first radio on HF. They are great for a challenge, and I want to tackle this because it's fun radios. That's my 2 cents. Go ahead.
I don't recommend them as your first HF radio unless that's what you want to do. If you understand that you want to do QRP, you're like, no, I just want to use 10 watts. And we're talking about USA call signs here, guys. I get a lot of comments from people in the UK saying, well, I think it's called the foundation license, only allows you like 10 or 15 watts or something like that. Oh, okay.
Didn't know that.
Okay, good. Well, I'm talking about USA technician license. You can use 1,500 watts on 2 meters if you really want to. Those amps are not cheap, but you can do it. Single sideband. Well, you can do it on FM, but you're never going to find one that will do FM. Not for very much, not for a small amount of money. But the point is, you can use all the power you want to on 2 meters. But you can, if you want to go QRP, if you're just like, hey, I just want to do QRP. I like the challenge of it. I like summits on the air. I like the small form factor. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with QRP. In that regard, I love QRP, but I just, Texas is in the flatlands. There's not many mountains up here. Dominic earlier said, a soda summit in Houston is a highway overpass. And that's about right up here where we are too. So,
he knows our pain. But to be honest, man, running QRP from soda parks on the air, as you're activating, you get no difference between running 20, 10, 5 watts. You'll still have that pile up. You'll still have people coming to you. The only difference is, and this is why I say I don't recommend it for your first HF station unless you want the challenge, or as a base station, is you can't break those pile ups being in a pile up trying to get that contact. It is hard, and unless the operator says, and I try to do this. If you hear me on air, I every now and then I do try to call out for QRP station or mobile stations because it's hard. It takes more time and more patience. And we are all patient, but at some point, man, it's just you cut and you're like, I can't get through that pile up.
If you're going to call CQ POTA and spot yourself on the website, it's much, much, much easier to make QRP contacts doing that than it is just setting up doing QRP for whatever, or working a contest or something. So yes, I agree with you on that. Calling CQ POTA from QRP is you are going to get pileups. So Tom's asking, when doing POTA at QRP at sea level, what type of antenna is best for 40 or 80 meters? So I'm going to tell you what I used. I don't know if this is best or not because we have activated Galveston Island State Park many times, and it is at sea level. It's right on the Gulf of Mexico, right in the water. In fact, we had to move the antennas back 2 or 3 times because the tide kept coming up while we were.
We saw that on Mike's video.
Yeah.
Like, we're running. Yeah. I don't know how he filmed that and did it at the same time.
Yeah, the last time I've used several antennas when doing that at Galveston Island State Park. The end-fed half wave from Pactena was real popular. The DX Commander, Mike set up his DX Commander last time. That one worked well. It's a vertical antenna. I have set up my vertical SFP 102 from TN07 numerous times there. So really it's really kind of, I've set up a buddy pole there a couple times. We used a woofer recoil last time. It's whatever you want, man. You could do a vertical, you can do an in-fed half wave as an inverted V or a sloper wire. You can do whatever you want to. I've used all of those and had success with all of those.
I banned the wrong user. It's not letting me undo it.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. There it is. Unhide user.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. At first, I thought it was a Russian bot popping up in the channel. You're back. You're unhidden. Oh man. You're back. I'm so sorry.
No, that's good. No, okay. So Joe Brett got the Russian bot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got the wrong guy. Oh man.
Yeah. So, all right, let's do another giveaway.
Yes.
So, somebody's asking about best DMR talk group.
Well, if you just want to span the world, worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide, 3100, 91 on Brandmeister, 93 on Brandmeister.
No.
Texas statewide in Texas for me. But
your best talk group is the talk group where all your friends are at.
True.
There's my 2 cents. What antenna are you giving away now, Jason?
Now we're going to give away the dual band Yagi from RNL. Let me pull that up real quick and I can show it to everybody. Let's see. There it is right there. It's a Jetstream JT BM 270, which is right here. It is dual band 2 meter and 440. Let's see if I can expand that. And then I'm going to go here and go there. There we go. Just like that. So that's it. It's a dual band 2 meter 440. It looks like it's about 3 elements on 2 meters and about 5 elements on 440. So if you want to do, somebody was asking about activating on POTA on 2 meters. That's what you want. A Yagi of some sort. Doesn't have to be that one. But Yagi of some sort is going to give you much better results.
So you said that's 2 meters and 440?
Yes. Yeah. You see the longer elements, the 3 longer elements? Those are the 2 meter elements.
I want 2 of those. I want one this way and this way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you do. You get one, you put one this way and put one this way. Yeah. That's what you do.
Satellites. Yeah, ultimate satellite rig coming up in 2020.
That's right.
7.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So let's go over here. And let's go to random number generator. Okay, we're still at 3, which is where we were last time. So one number between 1 and 580. And I'm going to say generate 427. I'm glad it was a high number this time. It seems like it's been hanging down at the low part. All right, so 427 right there. Justin Dalton is the winner. Justice Dalton. Justice Dalton.
Justin or Justice?
Justice. I keep forgetting to change this. Here we go. Justice Dalton. JUSTUS Dalton.
Awesome. Congrats, man.
And I've changed the I've changed that. I didn't for whatever reason, you put your call sign in this giveaway, but it didn't copy it correctly. So I've changed that for the March sign up so I can be sure to have everyone's call sign.
So go back to that antenna. Show me that antenna. Let's talk about that for real fast. At first, I see the polarization is the same. If you're talking about satellites, that should be, I don't know if that's a good thing or that thing. I don't know if they mount the satellite antennas at the same polarization. If it's at the same polarization as it tumbles.
It's not made for satellites. It's not necessarily made for satellites. It's really made for just doing one band at a time.
Okay.
Hooking it to a radio like the IC705 or 9700 and making single sideband contacts. So it's not a satellite antenna.
Okay. I was trying to take it where the realm I know. But minus that, that looks like an awesome antenna for your house, for your roof. Put it up there really high on your tower. And same polarization.
Yep.
Someone did ask, do you know if it's dual band or full duplexing?
Full duplex is going to depend on your radio. So in other words, it's only one feed point. So yes, I mean, you can use both bands at the same time. It's not 2 feed points. It's 1 feed point. So yes, you should be able to use a full duplex radio on it. Yes. And yeah, and Bean Lefevre, I'm sorry, I can't say your name. You can do satellites on it. Yeah, you probably could do satellites, but it's not dual polarized like a true like a elk antenna or that what's that one you got, Frank?
I have the Arrow 2 antenna.
Yeah. So
the question from Anime: Can a single sideband 2-meter antenna work on 2-meter simplex?
yeah.
I think there is a single sideband for 2-meter. I don't know where it is on the band plan by the ARRL, but I know there is a portion set aside for single sideband. I don't know, it's upper or lower.
Yeah, the antenna doesn't care what mode you're running. So the antenna will work on sideband, CW, FT8, DMR. If you're talking 2-meter 440, the antenna doesn't care what mode you're running. So you can use it. You say a 2-meter antenna work for 2-meter simplex. The antenna is just for 2 meters. It doesn't. There's no such thing as a 2-meter simplex, or I'm sorry, a 2-meter sideband antenna or a 2-meter FM antenna. Verticals work better on FM, and Yagis, horizontal Yagis, work better on single sideband and CW. However, you can use a vertical to talk on sideband, and you can use a Yagi to point at your FM repeater and talk on FM. So it doesn't, as long as the impedance is good on the frequency you're talking on, the SWR is good, your antenna will work for whatever mode you're on.
General question here. For 2-meter single sideband, is the general acceptance of mounting the polarization as you saw here long ways?
Well, you could, the most of these antennas, you can mount them. You're mounting them. This one's mounted horizontally, so it's pointed like this. So the elements are going like this. Okay?
Yeah, I know,
you could turn it 90 degrees.
But when we were watching Adam set up his Yagi antenna for single sideband, I think it was also not vertical, it was horizontal.
It was horizontal, yeah. For
Is
single
that the
sideband,
general
yes.
way?
For single
Okay.
sideband, you want to do horizontal most of the time, and then you can turn the antenna vertically and use it on FM simplex and kind of point it to where you want to. So yeah, if you watch he did that. Adam did that on the top of that mountain as well. He had another smaller antenna, I think, and he was trying to activate. And he's got several videos where he does that. He's doing FM simplex, and he's got a Yagi, but he's pointing it in a vertical configuration. So Yagi, vertical for simplex, horizontal for SSB. Generally speaking, Anime, that is correct. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Not that it wouldn't work the other way around, but you're going to get better results using it that way. Yes. So simplex is usually vertical polarized, but you could rotate it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Someone asked for a satellite video link. This is just the first one I saw for my channel. Video. I did a small series building your satellite station, and I think that should be a playlist, but I will double check that after the stream, and it will be up on my channel as a playlist. But that's interesting. I didn't know that's what was a valid question. Was it a horizontal or a vertical for single sideband on 2-meter? So I saw Adam do it, and I saw it in the picture. So I was like, I guess that is a thing now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I learned something tonight.
Cool, good. So Ernest is asking, what's a good 220 megahertz single sideband radio for the 1.25 meter band? I've never seen one. Never seen well, that's not true. That's not true. Okay, so let me answer that. Two parts to that question. Number one, probably the newest thing you can get is what's called a transverter. So you can plug a transverter in the back of radios like Flex radios and Elecrafts, and some of your higher end ICOMs and Yaesus have a transverter port in the back. You can plug in a transverter and you set your radio to 10 meters, and then it goes through a transverter for 220, and you can turn your Flex radio into a 220 radio, as it were. You can transvert from 10 meters to one of the higher VHF bands. You can get a 220 module for the older style, the older model of the FT736R Yaesu, which is actually that radio right there. That one doesn't have a 220 board in it. This one's modular. You've got boards in it you can put in and out of it. It's got 2 meters and 440 in it by default, and then it's got 2 extra spaces, so I can have 4 bands in it. So I could put 6 meters in it, 220. I think it's got 1.2 gigahertz. It might have 10 meters. I'm not sure. I don't remember what all the bands are. But you can get a 220 board for that radio. That radio's old. They don't make them anymore. They were discontinued a long time ago. You can find the stuff. You're going to pay for it because they're kind of few and far between. But you can get a 220 megahertz all mode board for that radio and do true 220 sideband. But it's probably going to be easier for you to get a transverter to put on the back of some radio you already have. I have a 220 transverter for my Flex radio that's sitting right there. I've never done anything with it. It's one of those things that's on the list of stuff to do. I think Don, N5SKT in the chat, he just said 220 transverter. I'm pretty sure he's got a 220 transverter connected to the back of his Flex radio, and he's done that work before. And it's not just for 220. You can get a 2 meter transverter, a 440 transverter, 900 megahertz transverter. You get all kinds of bands transverter. But 220 sideband is very fun to do during the contest weekend when people are actually on that band.
Why haven't we done 220? We need to start 220
We need
around
to start
here.
doing that. Yeah.
Yes. It's in the car. It's ready to go. And we just need to start doing it. We've been hanging out on the local Euless repeater around.
Yep.
And that's been fun. I talked to Don and many others today.
I talked to Don earlier today, but he was kind of down in a hole or something. I couldn't really hear him very well.
Yeah, he was driving by my office, and that is a far, long throw, if you know where that is. But usually I don't key it up until about halfway home. But we need to figure out how far 220 is. Maybe we'll get better distance out of 220 because it's a mix of, low noise floor and higher power.
I don't have 220 in the shack right now. But I have a radio. I just don't have an antenna up. So I have my Edfong 220 antenna that's sitting right there. Actually, that's not true. I have my Edfong tri-band that's up, but I don't have my radio hooked up. So I could switch that around probably. I'll switch that. In fact, I got an antenna switch down there. I could do that. I could do that pretty easily. Maybe I'll set that up after we get back from Galveston.
That's another question I might ask you about antenna switches, because that's why I was thinking of having 4 or 5 lines coming into the shack and at least 3 HF antennas. And I need a switch. Do you recommend doing a ground somehow when you're not connected? I don't know. That's all coming up. Frank needs to build an egg beater for satellites. This side of the radio, I do, Shane.
Yep.
Let's do it together and mess up and figure out how to fix it.
That's good.
That is my videos in a nutshell. Where did Frank go wrong and how did he fix it?
Right. All right, let's do what everybody's here for. Let's get this DX Commander antenna given away. So I'm going to scroll back up here to the top.
Wait. Here. What are you about to give away? That just registered. You're giving away
a DX Commander.
All right.
Callum has donated a brand new DX Commander Classic with the 80 meter attachment. So Callum is going to graciously ship free freight shipping to or anywhere in the world where he ships. He ships anywhere in the world. So he's going to ship an antenna to the winner. I've just got to pick a winner. He said, "Yeah, just pick a winner and let's do it."
Let's do it.
So okay. So let's go back over here. And I'm just going to leave it at 427. That's where it was before. And we're going to pick one winner to win a DX Commander Classic with the 80 meter extension. And I want to bring this over here real quick so I can see it. There we go. That's better.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. Here we go. Okay. This person's going to be required to build his DX Commander before I do.
I was about to say that. That was a joke I had lined up. You stole it.
Yeah.
All right. One you are.
But okay. All right. Here we go. So one lucky winner. We're gonna say, boom, 244. 244. Let me turn this off.
While you figure that out, Noel, when will a XD Commander ever be shown on your channel fully assembled?
Oh, I've done that.
Uh-huh.
I've shown a fully assembled DX Commander on the channel many times. It's not
And it
mine,
wasn't
but
yours,
it's not
but come
mine,
on now.
but it was fully assembled. That's good. That's good. Actually, Susan Nagy.
Ooh.
So I guess these giveaways I'm doing are just going to be lady winners on all of the.
I love this. No,
That's
no.
pretty cool. I
Thank
recognize
you.
that name.
Do
I
you?
recognize that name. Yeah. I don't know where I named that. I got that name from. Susan Nagy, Nagy. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Has won the DX Commander with the 80-meter whip on it, or with the 80-meter extension on it. So congrats, Susan. I will be in contact via email. And thank you for signing up.
Awesome.
So
Thank
is
you.
great.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So a lady won the Flex Radio and a lady won the DX Commander. So sorry, guys.
I love this. I
Sorry,
love
guys.
this. No, don't apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
We need
I
to
think that's pretty
celebrate
cool, actually. So,
every
yeah.
YL in this sport.
Yeah,
And
totally.
we need to even probably change the meaning of YLs.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
That's good. No, that's really cool. So congrats to everybody who won tonight.
So I'm going to head also and throw out coming up in 10 minutes over at Rhea's Shack. Block. Shack. He's going. I'm done.
What are you trying to say, Frank?
Rhea's video is coming up next.
Rhea.
Yes.
Rhea.
Awesome. I think I met her for the first time over at
that was the first time. It was the first time I'd met her.
Yeah.
I'd never met her before. Before Orlando Hemcation last month. Last week actually.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Yep. Definitely.
I was just gonna say her live stream's coming up. 9 minutes from now. And when we're done here, jump over there. Her topic is going to be getting hams back on the air, which is very important. There are a bunch of old hams out there that just either keeping up the license or just put the hobby down, and we need to pull them back because it's a great hobby.
So
Kevin's yelling at me. Yes, I should be yelled at.
Who's yelling at you?
Kevin in the chat.
Oh, yeah, you should be yelled at. Yeah. More Knob Creek for Tank, Bob says. More Knob for Tank.
I didn't honestly have that much. I just got very tongue-tied and flustered, and it just makes it much worse.
There's 45. Coming up on Ray's Shake.
Today, we're going to go to Whataburger, and we're going to have a Dr. Pepper shake.
Oh, God.
I like how they mix the Dr. Pepper with the vanilla ice cream because it's a very good balance. And to be honest, I love the Whataburger's Dr. Pepper shake. I can't have enough of them when I can have them.
All right. So is there an up-to-date FM voice satellite? An up-to-date list of FM voice satellites. What do you use for satellites, Frank?
I use Look for Sat, also Heavens Above. And if you want to check the satellite status, you can't get a better source of information than amsat.org. I think it's org. I just searched AMSAT. I will post it here in a second. It is .org. I said it right. They have a awesome page on there for satellite info. Well, then you go to status, satellite communications, current status under satellite info. And this is where other hams will report if they're able to hear or not hear the satellite. So you can see which ones are up and the last contact. So that is a great source of information.
Cool. Okay. We're having people drop off, which is normal. That's fine. We're back down to 3. We were up to like 360 for a minute, but please, everybody, go sign up for the March giveaway. We're giving away 2 different QRP radios, and something I meant to say earlier and I forgot. So those of you who are left watching get to hear this first. I want to do a monthly giveaway for the rest of the year, but I don't have anything planned for April. So what should I give away in April? Now, be reasonable. Don't say a Ferrari. It's not going to happen. Don't say an L-Craft K4, probably also not going to happen. But be reasonable. What would you like to see me give away in April?
A trip
And
down to meet us and take them on a poto trip.
that's not a bad idea.
I charge.
That's not a bad idea. Huh. That's not a bad idea. We'll see. But yeah, send me an email. Put a note in the comment in the video. The live chat's going to end here in a minute. So, and I never go back and watch the live chat again. So put a comment in the video because I read all the comments. And yeah, so say what you would like me to give away in April. So yeah, QRP radios next month. Be sure to sign up. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for making the channel awesome. This is a fun thing to do. I'm glad we're able to do it. Special thanks once again to DX Commander Callum, to RNL Electronics, to K6ARK.
I just saw a good idea. Some
What?
merch giveaway.
You know, we should add some merch to the end of all these giveaways, actually. I think I might try to do that starting next month.
Poor man suggested that, a merch giveaway. So leading up to some of the big big prize, merch stuff.
That's a good idea.
Kevin says tank T-shirts would be nice.
Yeah.
A poto trip is a good idea. Thank you. I have them every now and then, and you can thank the ham radio coins because that was my idea, and now I have tank radio coins.
There we go. Steve nailed it. A buddy hex.
A buddy hex. Oh.
You know, I might be able to do that. I might be able to do that.
Don't promise anything.
I might. You know what? I'm going to check on that. That's a good idea. That's a darn good idea. Bioenno is easy. I could do that. I could easily do Bioenno. I could get some Bioenno stuff to give away. That should be fine. I talked to Kevin for about a half hour at the Hamcation last weekend, and he's very supportive, very nice individual, very great guy.
All right, Don, I'm going to have to ask for more clarification. He says, give away Frank's hosting duties for a day. So that means, do I co-host or I come on your show and I host it?
Hosting duties. In other words, someone wants your spot. Someone's after your job, Frank.
Oh, so someone else comes in and replaces me for a day.
I think that's what he means.
Oh, no, I'm totally against that. No. Tank's Barbecue, Brian.
Yeah.
That's a thought. That's a thought because Jason, how did I do on that brisket? That was my second brisket ever.
It was good. It was good brisket. Yeah. Yep. I thought it was done very well. So, buy winnow or other LFP battery is a great idea. LFP is the you know, I know I can give away. I know I could give away some of those Gigaparts batteries, even if I have to buy them. Which is just, you know, I don't mind buying the gifts. If I can get them donated, then great. But I don't mind purchasing some of them. So, yeah, Buddy Hex is a darn good idea. Especially how those things are unobtainium right now. So that'd be really cool to give away one of those.
Jeff, give away a tank. I will give away a tank on my channel after I buy a tank. That is my ultimate channel goal is to buy a tank.
If I ever buy a tank, I am not giving it away. I'm taking it to
no. I'm giving away the second one. The first one's mine.
Yeah, the second one.
A poto trip with barbecue. Well, we could probably pivot that to a field day event, and then we'll just have barbecue out there.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes until Rhea's stream starts. Share the link again, if you will, Frank.
Yes.
To her stream. Y'all go check out Rhea's channel. She does a really good job with their live streams on Sunday. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for being in the chat. And congrats to the winners. I will be in contact via email. We're giving away 2 QRP radios next month. Be sure to sign up on that list. And just go out there this weekend and ham harder, everybody. Somebody asked earlier about a Galveston POTA meetup. Yes. Email me or hit me in Discord. And yeah, we're driving down there tomorrow. We'll be there for 3 weeks. Mike and I are going to get together and do some stuff. I think T-Ray's going to come down at some point in time. I think Scott's going to come down. Scott's not too far.
What's going on?
Frank, you're invited. You got this thing called work, man. I don't know. I mean, you know, so, but yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so we're going to get out of here, guys. 73 to all. Thanks. Have a good night and go out there and ham harder.